Hi there, welcome back to another dogforum.net video tutorial. Today we're going to show you how to use the multi-quote feature, which is very handy when you're running through a long thread and have multiple things that you want to reply to. It organizes those post replies for you and allows you to save a lot of time when you're typing things out. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's find a thread that has a couple pages of replies just to give us a decent idea of how it works on a large scale. So let's look here, and 3 pages, that's perfect. So let's go ahead and open this thread up. And now we get in here and we're reading through the thread and we're reading and we keep going, and then we run into a post that we want to reply to. Let's say we want to reply to Skunk Stripe right here. So I want to reply to her post. However, I don't want to skip reading the rest of the thread. There's still at least 2 more pages of content that might have an effect on my reply. But I don't want to lose track of this post, and I do want to reply to it. So what I can do is down here in the bottom right corner of that post, there's the regular quote button, but then there's this little icon with a plus sign and quotation marks on it. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and click that. And notice now it's turned red that I've clicked on it. And what that indicates, the red icon, is that I've added this post to part of a queue that I want to reply to when I actually make my reply. I don't want to do it right now, but when I do, I want to have this post in that list. So now I can keep reading through the thread. And we get down to the bottom. Let's go to the next page. And here we go. We found another post that we want to reply to. So again, we want to keep going because there's still another page and a half. So we add this to our multi-quote queue. It's turned red, it's been added. And we keep going, keep going, keep going. And now we're on the last page. And, well, here, we're at the last post. We see Big Boy's comment here. And it's the end of the thread, and we want to reply now. So we don't want to reply to Big Boy, but let's say we want to reply to this post right here. So we don't click the multi-quote button again because we're done now. We don't need to add any more things to our queue. What we do is we click the regular quote button on the last post that we want to reply to. Let's do that. So now we see here we're in the post editor. Let's make it a little bit bigger. And go to a different view. So we see here that we've got 3 separate quotes within our reply. Here's the first post that we selected from Skunk Stripe, the second post that we selected, and the third post that we selected. And we can reply to each or any one of those. So yes. And so there's our 3 little replies there tagged in after the quotes that we've made. And let's go ahead and preview that and see what it'll look like if we actually were to submit it. So we see here that we've got a quote of our first post, then our reply, a quote of our second post, then our second reply, and then the last post that we wanted to quote and our reply there. So real quick, we'll go back and review that process again. We've got a long thread. We don't want to skip reading the end of it before we start replying to the beginning. So we come through, we click on the add button here to throw a message into our queue. We go through again, we see another post we want to reply to, we add that. And then we get to the last post that we want to reply to. We click the regular quote button right here, and then it takes us to the reply window and we can actually type out what we want to say. So hopefully this tutorial's helped you out a little bit with using the multi-quote feature. If you have any more questions, please do contact us and we'll be happy to explain more and hopefully get you on track using it. Thanks for using dogforum.net and have a great day.